There are 7 keys to reviewing, advancing, and maintaining your credit, and all of us here at Fox Communities Credit Union want you to be equipped to reap the benefits of knowing your credit and the impact it has on your financial future. Hi, I'm Shar, loan officer at Fox Communities Credit Union, and I'm going to give you the 7 keys to building your credit confidence. After all, it's your credit, your ability to take advantage of every financial incentive you can, that determines how well you live. And we at Fox want you to live well. Key number 1, find out how every potential lender determines your credit worthiness by reviewing your credit history at annualcreditreport.com. If you find any discrepancies, be sure to report them to the credit bureau. Key number 2, strive for the highest FICO score possible. Your FICO score is your credit score as derived from what every business with whom you've made a transaction has reported about you. The scores are compiled and weighed to make up your score. You want to aim for the bullseye or anything over 750. The lower the score, the farther your credit is from perfect. Key number 3, know your own credit posture. Toward which of these lifestyle tendencies are you leaning? 4 credit cards, no delinquencies in the last 2 years, balances below 50% of credit limit, and no new cards acquired in the last 2 years? Or 15 credit cards, many delinquencies in the last 3 years, many cards maxed out, and 3 new cards acquired in the last 2 years. If you're leaning toward the latter, we can help get you back on track. Key number 4, understand the long-term significance of less than perfect credit. A lower credit score means you'll have to pay a higher interest rate for the very same car, boat, or home. That bad credit rating can wind up costing you, in this case, up to $7,000. Key number 5, make sure your public record is clean. Clean means you don't have any tax liens, financial judgments, collections, or bankruptcies on your record because they will adversely affect your credit for up to 10 years. Key number 6, know what a creditor is looking for and ask yourself the questions they'll ask you ahead of time to begin making changes to your current credit standing. Is your credit history too short or too new for information to get to the credit reporting agencies? Were there too many recent credit inquiries, or have you opened too many accounts in the last 12 months? Do you have too few revolving bank accounts or major credit cards? Are your credit card totals too high, or do you have too many past due accounts? When was your last late payment? Do your accounts or loans indicate that they are paid as agreed? And finally, do you have any accounts that have been turned over to collection or have been charged off? Key number 7, credit is not cash. Remember these 3 things every time you consider acquiring or using credit. 1, don't get teased by low introductory rates. If you run up a balance and then the interest rate jumps before you can pay it off, you might be getting in over your head. Number 2, the minimum is not your minimum. It is the creditor's legal minimum and is not there for your benefit. Your minimum payment is their maximum profit. Number 3, live within your means. If you can't pay for it with real money, you probably can't afford it. Remember, this is essentially a revolving loan and it needs to be paid back. Finally, you should ask yourself these questions to see if you might need help gaining the credit confidence you need to live well. Is it hard to pay your bills and still save money? Are you anticipating lifestyle changes like moving or having a baby? Are you making just the minimum payments on your account balances? Do you wish you had an emergency fund? Are you sure how much credit you can really afford? Are your basic living expenses becoming debts? Or are you afraid of how much your credit is really costing you? If you answered yes to any of these questions, consider coming in to see us. Fox Communities Credit Union is here to help you gain confidence with your credit so you can live well.